jailbreak. Got no time for a mistake. Any moment till the day breaks. No more time to get to know you. I've been working on a jailbreak. Keep it calm with the fast pace. Any moment till the day breaks. No more time to get to know you. Now I'm living in a dream.
Ooh, I like NBC Dallas Fort Worth. It looks like Texas Department of Corrections has a situation on their hands. It seems like an inmate, Gonzalez, convicted of capital murder while being transported from one institution to another, was able to break free of his shackles and his handcuffs and into the cage of the bus, the driving area of the bus, and stab that driver and escape. Now this is as of 8 hours ago. $22,500 reward. He took off out of the bus and just took off running into a cow pasture. So let's take a look here. This is crazy. Let's see if I can get it. Doesn't want to give me any sound, but that's okay. Now, what this guy was convicted of in the first place with the life sentence is he kidnapped someone and demanded a ransom, and he couldn't get the ransom, and he killed that person with a pickaxe. They're telling the public that he's very dangerous. Do not approach him at all. They really want his ass, but they're going to have to answer those questions as to Gonzalo Lopez. Gonzalo Lopez, 46, escaped custody Thursday after he overpowered the driver, whose injuries were not considered life-threatening, said Jason Clark, Chief of Staff for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Lopez was convicted in 2006 of killing a man along the Texas-Mexico border. Lopez escaped in Leon County, a rural area between Dallas and Houston. And there's a pretty good, I think it takes about 2.5 hours to get from, 3 hours to get from Dallas to Houston. Classes in the nearby Centerville Independent School District were canceled Friday as a precaution. The Leon County Sheriff's Office said several agencies were involved in a search Friday, including aircraft from the Texas Department of Public Safety. There were 16 prisoners aboard the bus, but no one else escaped, Clark said. Leon County has roughly 16,000 residents and is about 50 miles north of the state's prison headquarters. Prison records show Lopez was most recently being held at a lockup in Gatesville, more than 100 miles from where authorities were searching. Other prisoners in Texas have also escaped transport vehicles over the years. Among the most recent was in 2019 when an MMA fighter suspected of killing 2 people fled from a van and was missing for 9 hours. Authorities said he was eventually found hiding in a trash can. And the information, if you know anything about Lopez, is right here, 1-800-832-8477. That's crazy. Let's see if we can get some video on this.
He is still at large. We have not apprehended him. Again, if any citizens in this area see someone that is suspicious, You have his picture that you're putting out on social media and on your broadcasts. If anybody sees this man, do not attempt to take him into custody by yourself. Please contact local law enforcement so that they can do what they need to do. A little more information about what happened. On the transport bus coming from the Hughes unit in Gatesville, coming eastbound on Highway 7, he was being transported to Huntsville for a medical appointment from the Hughes unit in Gatesville. I cannot get into the specifics about what his medical appointment was about because of the privacy laws, but he was being transported to Huntsville for a medical appointment. While the bus was headed eastbound on Highway 7, he was somehow able to get out of his shackles and get into the driver's compartment of the bus. 2 officers were on the bus, an officer in the back, officer in the front. Somehow he was able to get up to the front of the bus and was able to overpower the driver. There was a struggle that took place. During the struggle, the bus went off the roadway, and at that time is when he jumped off the bus and ran through a pasture and escaped. Guard suffered very minimal injuries. I don't want to say, well, let me rephrase that. The guard did suffer some injuries to his hand in the struggle. None of the guards suffered any life-threatening injuries.
Huntsville paper is saying that a correction officer was stabbed. Is that true, or can you confirm that?
The officer that was driving the bus, he was stabbed in the hand. Again, it is a non-life-threatening injury. He's the officer that's in the back of the bus. He is armed with a shotgun, and he was in the back of the bus. He was not involved directly in the altercation with the bus driver.
How far out are you walking?
The area where the perimeter is set up is about 1.5 miles west of Centerville. As far as the actual perimeter goes, I'm not in a position to give you that for obvious security reasons, but it is a wide scope. That's all I got for you right now.
Manhunt underway a couple hours north of Houston in Leon County, now moving into its second night.
Convicted killer Gonzalo Lopez stabbing a guard yesterday, crashing a prison bus and escaping, now on foot somewhere near Centerville, which is near Interstate 45 and Highway 7. And that's where Fox 26's Matthew Seedorf has been live all day and is live tonight with the latest on the search. Matthew?
Well, Caitlin, Jonathan, as you mentioned, it's now going into night number 2. Many people that live out here just anxious for this to end. Authorities in East Texas urging people to stay inside and lock their doors.
He is a dangerous person.
For more than 24 hours, convicted killer 46-year-old Gonzalo Lopez has been on the run.
We have every reason to believe that he's still back here in Leon County somewhere off of Highway 7, but who knows?
On a bus from Gatesville to Huntsville with 15 other prisoners Thursday, Lopez managed to break free from restraints and cut through a security gate to access the driver. Police say he stabbed the driver in the hand and chest, crashing the bus near a field on Highway 7.
The last we saw of Gonzalo Lopez, he was running out across a cow pasture north of Highway 7, wearing a white prison outfit, white shirt, white pants.
We're at the main intersection in Centerville. State police are going through every car here trying to find Lopez.
We're locked and loaded. I mean, seriously, it's not, that's who we are. We protect our neighbors and, we're good.
Centerville Independent School District canceling classes Friday as a precaution. Lopez, a convicted murderer for killing a man with a pickaxe in 2005.
I get a lot of questions throughout the day if they caught him and all that, and it's just crazy. Everybody's pretty much armed and ready to go.
This is a very quiet town. You very seldom see any kind of problems like this.
Helicopters, horses, and dogs joining the massive manhunt. Several agencies looking for Lopez.
The public doesn't need to be dealing with this guy. Let us deal with him.
Authorities believe Lopez could be getting desperate. Tomorrow, temperatures here in East Texas could reach close to 100 degrees. If you have any information that leads to his recapture, you could earn a reward of more than $20,000. We're live in East Texas tonight. Matthew Seedorf, Fox 26 News.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth! I'm going to, okay?
Game over.